What if I told you that everything you see right now is a lie? Not a complete lie, just a carefully edited version of reality. And the editor is your own brain. Right now, as you're watching this video, your brain is hiding things from you, changing things, and even inventing things. The scary part? You never notice. Because it has been doing it your entire life. Imagine you're walking through a forest thousands of years ago. You hear a noise in the bushes. Your brain has two choices. Spend time figuring out exactly what caused the sound, or immediately assume it's a predator and run. One option gives you truth. The other gives you survival. Evolution chose survival. And that decision shaped the human brain. Your brain was never designed to show reality exactly as it is. It was designed to keep you alive. And those are very different things. But this is where things start getting strange. Take color, for example. The red color of a rose, the blue color of the sky, the green color of trees. They feel real, but they don't actually exist outside your mind. In reality, there are only wavelengths of light. Your brain receives those signals and translates them into colors. The world isn't colorful. Your brain makes it colorful. Think about that. One of the most basic parts of your reality is being created inside your head, and color is just the beginning. Scientists have discovered that your brain constantly fills in missing information. There is actually a blind spot in your vision right now, a place where your eyes cannot see anything. Yet you never notice it. Why? Because your brain secretly fills in the missing space. It literally invents part of your reality and presents it as truth. And if your brain can invent what you see, what else is it inventing? The answer is unsettling. Your memories. Most people think memories work like video recordings, but they don't. Every time you remember something, your brain rebuilds that memory, and during that process, small details can change. Over time, memories can become distorted. Some studies have even shown that people can develop vivid memories of events that never happened. Imagine that. A memory can feel completely real, completely certain, and still be false. But that isn't even the biggest lie your brain tells. The biggest lie is certainty. Humans hate uncertainty. Our brains desperately want answers, even when the answers are wrong. That's why we see patterns where none exist. That's why we jump to conclusions. That's why conspiracy theories can spread so easily. The brain would rather believe a comforting story than admit it doesn't know. Because uncertainty feels dangerous. And danger is something evolution trained us to avoid. But then scientists discovered something even stranger. Your brain often makes decisions before you're consciously aware of them. Think about your last important choice. You probably believe you carefully decided what to do. But what if your brain had already made the decision before you knew about it? Some experiments suggest exactly that. Your conscious mind may not be the driver. It may simply be the narrator. The storyteller explaining choices after they've already been made. And if that's true, who are you really? The decision maker or the storyteller? This question leads to a disturbing possibility. What if reality itself isn't what you think it is? Many neuroscientists describe perception as a controlled hallucination. That doesn't mean you're imagining everything. It means your brain is constantly predicting reality and filling in the gaps. You aren't seeing the world directly. You're seeing your brain's best guess about the world. Every face you've ever loved, every sunset you've admired, every fear you've felt, every dream you've chased, has been experienced through a model created by your brain, not reality itself, an interpretation of reality. And suddenly, the world feels a little different, a little stranger. Because if your brain edits what you see, changes what you remember, creates certainty from uncertainty, and influences your decisions, then how much of your life is actually under your control? But here's the twist. Maybe these lies aren't a flaw. Maybe they're the reason we're alive. The human brain evolved to survive, not to reveal absolute truth. Without these shortcuts, these assumptions, and these stories, our ancestors might never have survived. The lies help us navigate a world that is far too complex to fully understand. They create meaning, they create identity, they create the reality we live in every day. So maybe the real question isn't whether your brain is lying. Maybe the real question is this: if your brain suddenly stopped lying, would you finally see reality? Or would reality become impossible to understand? Because perhaps the greatest illusion isn't that your brain hides the truth. Perhaps it's convincing you that you've already found it. And maybe